Hey everybody, Pro Trader Mike and the MOJO Day Trading team and the video recap for the day. How's everybody doing? Hope you had a really nice night yesterday. Good trading this morning. Hope everything's going great for you as it is for the rest of the MOJO team and what we're doing. TGIF, baby. TGIF. See my mug today? I don't do mornings. See that? With that guy. That's what you look like in the morning. Nice. TGIF, baby. Nice. Out here in the fields. I fight for my meals. Nice. Love this. Bob O'Reilly, the Who. Let me show you what we did in the stock market today. Is the market up today? Oh, yeah. It just went from red to green. It was down 70. We played SVXY. Man, did that market recover. Check it out. So the Dow's down 7 again, but look what happened to SVXY. We bought it right here. I wonder what the number was. 51.12. I'm 15 for 15. Stopped at 51.12. MOJO University students that are in here last night. Do you know what I mean by 15 out of 15? Stopped again. There for you. See that? See? So you got that right there. We had Dow Tracker Technology in effect. We bought right here. Sold some at 49, but the Dow is down 70 and we were in at 51.35. Stock went to 52.45 right here. So this was earlier this morning, and this is where it just went right now. We played GoPro a couple of times. I took it off my screen. I don't want to trade it anymore. It's 10.13. We bought it right here, sold it up right here. Did it a couple of times. We traded PRGN, this stock right here, TRXC, ACAD. You get ACAD up there. Here's ACAD, 2703 again. We just sold it at 27.57. I'll do another trade on it. Let me see what the daily is. Hold on. It's about dried up. We're not going to get a lot more volume for the rest of the day, so I'll pass on that trade. Got to have a lot of patience. Got to know when to get involved with the hand, not to get involved with the hand. I tell you, all the best trading days, the trades happen the same. All the best swing trades, they typically happen the same. When you win a tournament, it typically happens the same. Everything typically happens the same. It's due to this word, patience, which is today's topic. Patience, I must have said it how many times today? 20 times. Patience, patience. Patience, patience, patience. Big time patience traded, waited from 93. That's JDST. You wanted to buy it this morning. Said no. It's going to come down to here, 177 range. This is where we're going to buy it, 182, 177 range. Right here. And it may even be a swing. Because it may not rebound, but this is the bottom on it. I want to show you something. Let's go to Rory. Who won the last golf tournament on the PGA Tour? Let's see. PGA Tour on golf. Do a search. PGAtour.com. And you've got a bunch of these guys. So let's do a Google on Ricky Fowler. Speech at the Players. Video. Here you go. Let's see what the first words out of his mouth is. Why you won.
He's really in the weeds with his broker's recommendations.
Oh, look, Charles Schwab.
Look at that. He's calling his broker. This man has the heart of a lion. Are you asking enough questions?
Sweet.
Your wealth is managed. Wealth management by Charles Schwab.
Huh.
But can you address a little bit what you think this means to you and where you going forward? And
you know, I was always looked at as only having one win on tour, and I always it feels good to be back in that position, and I'm hoping to be back in the same position more often.
Ricky, whenever you were asked about the poll, you either carefully side.
No, I laughed at the poll. I hadn't played 16 particularly well. I was leaking a little. 17 and 18 I had played well. I'd driven it well on 18, so I was excited about those last three, and I knew I had an outside chance. I mean, obviously going 3-3, 2-3, and you're standing there at 12 under after I finish. I thought there was a chance that I might win outright, but with those guys coming in, I mean, these are the best players in the world. That's why I was out on the range and very much ready to go for a playoff.
He says a lot.
Yeah, especially going to the playoff, it was almost like nothing to lose. I was out of the golf tournament through 12 holes today, and we managed to fight our way back in.
And secondly, what was the club and the line you took on 16 in regulation?
Well, the point of this, I didn't do any research on it, but my point is, I want you to listen to every golf tournament when they interview the winner at the end and they have the mic. Oh, great round, Brandon. What do you attribute to what was different this week? The first word they always say is patience. Every single time. They didn't push it. They just waited patiently. Everything came to them. They believed in their abilities. They followed their process, and their outcome goal of winning the tournament came through. It's a combination of outcome goals, process goals, self-belief, and patience. Right, guys? That's all it takes. That's all it takes. So we've got a couple of winners today. Besides on the day trading side, things have been lackluster. It's not that much of an exciting day. Not very exciting. Let's do the daily goal. And I'm going to show you some of the swings. It's 5-6. Sorry, I got to the show late. It's 11:30. We traded SVXY. We traded JDST. We traded ACAD. We traded GoPro. We traded TRXC, PRGN. And in regards to hitting your daily goals of 1 to 5, 5 to 10%, and the rest, how'd you guys do today? And we'll take a look at GVO. GVO today on the daily chart, Mojo owns the stock at 27 cents. It made a breakout today. It went to 34. Sold it up into this run right here. Every stock makes a run like this. It's going to be like Sun Edison. It's going to be all of them are going to make a run like this. Just a matter of time. The first thing that happens is it triggers a volume bar. 3 of them that gradually increase and the stock takes off. Look at that chart. Look at FWM yesterday. This stock did the same thing. It did a volume bar, all of a sudden came in and sparked it off. Then it followed with more high volume bars of 800,000, and the stock went from 10 cents to 34 cents, a 300% increase in the matter of 10:45 to 11:45 in 1 hour. This is FWM. Yesterday, they got a bankruptcy. They declared bankruptcy, and the company behind them that's doing the deal in the bankruptcy with them is the Blackstone Group. And if you Google Blackstone Group and Sun Edison, look what happens. Blackstone Group press release. Blackstone exercises clauses. Blackstone will not backstop Sun Edison's debt. Can Sun Edison get its mojo back? Look at that article. So let's see. Is Blackstone Group a shareholder? Blackstone Group a shareholder in Sun Edison. Let's see if they are. They were involved in the Vivian Solar deal. Blackstone exercised a clause that will let Vivian Solar act. They were involved in that. I know that. That was back in January. No. But maybe another group will come in like that. So this was FWM. Fairway Group Holdings right here. Let me show you the GSO to become a... They just declared bankruptcy. Look. Fairway Supermarket files for bankruptcy, and the stock was like 10 cents, and it went up 300% because someone got involved with them as a new owner. GSO to be among a new owner, existing lender on their Chapter 11 bankruptcy. What if this gets announced right here for Sun Edison? Within 1 hour, as soon as the stock trades its first 500,000 shares. This is what I'm waiting for. You can see the volume bars on the 5-minute. They're right here. This was that was the other day. This is now. So this is 440. Once it gets more than this and it trades 500,000 shares for 3 bars in a row, that will be the catalyst. And then you'll see the stock make that run in an hour to an hour and a half on the short squeeze. Then it'll come down and it'll restabilize. So it'll probably run to 50 and then stabilize down at 32 cents, just like where FWM is right now. Those are the kind of moves they make. FWM. Here's the move. It ran up to 34 cents and now it's at 20, and it started at 10. Stabilized right in the middle. So that's just a patience game. There's no brilliant thinking. I've already done the research. Okay, let me show you something else I've researched. I mean, it's just a matter of time with these companies on what they're doing. And you go Adani Group and Sun Edison, and you have news like this. India is considering buying Sun Edison's assets on April 4th. Okay. India's Adani Group. India's Adani Group is buying assets, and they'll back Sun Edison because they have big projects in India and in Mumbai. So then go here and go Adani and Hindu Group. Hindu Group. And Google those two. So you have Adani Group right here may buy Sun Edison's assets, and they're involved with the Hindu Group. So the Hindu on April 5th, it's now May 5th, they have a $200 billion budget for solar power in their countries, and they're looking to partner with a company. It was undisclosed. They wouldn't report. If you take a look, read between the lines, guys, it's a month ago. India's Adani Group is looking to buy the local assets of Sun Edison. Two people familiar with the matter told Reuters after the heavily powered sought partners for its project. They're at substantial risk of bankruptcy. We know that. They have several power plants in India. Okay? Let's go to Hindu Group. Watch this. Budget for solar. Look, February of 2016. The union budget approaching February 28th. This is it right here. Let me show you. Here it is. The government, right here. Look, you don't think? Look, the budget reiterated the government's ambitious capacity addition for renewable energy. Besides seeking lender status, the industry was expecting government announcements with regard to low-cost funds. The government has set an ambitious target of that much renewable energy. I'm going to find you the article. The 20 billion, 200 billion. Hindu Group, 200 billion solar. Right here. March 2016. This is the article. It's a lot of articles, folks. Watch. I've done good research. Right here. Watch. Sun Edison has bad debt with the banks. The banks, be it bad debt, D-E-B-T. Many banks are in risky projects. We got a huge response from the banks. For example, the World Bank has given a $500 million lend to aggregators for rooftop solar. ABD is in the pipeline to give $500 million for rooftop solar to Bunjan Bank. And we got $1 billion from KfW German Bank. Many banks think these are risky projects. The perception is still there and changing. If you look at the investment, boo, boo, boo. Yes, which is a small bank, has given a large loan of $500 million for solar bonds. You need around a $200 billion investment to put it all together. They're putting $200 billion into the solar to develop solar out in India and Mumbai and all those countries. Okay. So if you read between the lines, they're going to have to acquire companies that have experience in setting the land and doing what they do in solar. And, you know, who else can lead it better than this grass map right here? These are their assets, the green folder. They have all the power and supply. They have 20 billion in assets. The liabilities will get wiped out. Where's the other thing? I had one more little map. I know where it is. It's on my blog. I did it yesterday. So if you look at my blog and look at this map, no, I had a map for Sun Edison. showing their global presence. It's back in a different thing. So that's what's going on as far as the Hindu group and the Secretary of Ministry of Renewable Energy. They have a $200 billion budget. Let's see. Here's another one. March of 2016, Sun Edison bankruptcy casts a solar shadow. Sun Edison cast a shadow in India. The U.S. firm has not only a huge pipeline of solar projects, it's also committed. So they ain't going anywhere. They're just going to get a Band-Aid, clean them up. They ain't going anywhere. That's a good article right here. It's a good article. This was on March. Can I tweet that? Where is that? Here, tweet it. I could tweet that one. Soon. Good article. Recent. Good one. So let's see if there's any other new articles. How I search for articles, I go like this. Sun Edison, May, what's today's date? 6th, 2016. Nope. And it would come up like right at the top. Nice. Nice. So that's where we're at. And hopefully the stock will make a move. The penny or two it moves up and down during the day really doesn't matter. So everyone should have a small position, because when it makes that move in the hour, it's going to happen really quick. So 13 people made 1 to 5%. I tip my hat to you. So does my my mug, my guy. I don't do mornings. That's a good one. It's a good mug. Good mug. Don't do mornings. 3 people paper traded and made money. A couple people paper traded and lost. Let me take a look. Had a guy yesterday that paper traded and lost. Trader Gerardo. He had GoPro and he was down, got locked out of his account. Right, Gerardo? You there? Gerardo, remember yesterday you got locked out of your account? Gerardo? Is he here? Yeah, there he is. Yo, Gerardo. You got stopped out, auto close at loss limit. Yesterday. So what happened was, I went over this last night too. Yeah, this was him. So he's demo 31. So he was down $3,000 and he got auto stopped out. And I know from experience, because that's happened to me, it's happened to all of you people before. I'd say maybe 8 out of 10 times or 9 out of 10 times after you get stopped out and it's like the panic desperation sell, the stock goes back up to where you owned it and higher, usually within an hour. Is that correct? From experience, I'm going to do a poll for the whole room, for the people who left. So when you get auto stopped, by your firm doing a poll. Does the stock go back up after, higher, or lower? %80 of the time. I won't even put the percent. When you get auto closed, what happens? The stock goes right back up higher to where you own it, or it continues to go lower. What happens most of the time? And that's the response, most of the time. What happens? It's unanimous. Listen, I don't need to fight with anyone to prove I'm right. Okay? So I went into his account, and his $100,000 in buying power, I increased it to $750,000. His 10,000 share size, I increased to 100,000 shares. And his 10,000 shares of GoPro, all of a sudden, I think he had 3,000 shares actually. His 3,000 increased to 15. He had 15,000 GoPro at 11 bucks. Okay? And he went from 3 grand to $1 grand. Bought and sold it. Then it loaded up and it was going higher. So I bought him 50,000 shares and it ran up and I sold it. And when I sold it, the 50,000, he got remained from a loss to a gain of 6. I made 12,000 on that trade. Then it moved up on the earnings again. This was on earnings. He was down a lot, like 6 grand. Took him back. Then I did one more trade. I bought 70,000 shares. One trade. Boom. In and out within a nanosecond. The volume was ripping. It was easy to do. And I increased them to 14,000, 8,509, and we called it a day. Okay? And I sold at $11.35. You ain't going to believe what happened. Hear Major? Hear that? You ain't going to believe what happened. I go to eat. I come out of the restaurant, right? I look on my phone, and this is what I see. I sold it at 11, and the stock's going down. It's at 960. I'm like, no, it's down $1.70 now. I sold it at 11.35. I'm like, no way. Will you look at this? There's a signal in the level 2. So I said, just when you think it's solid, $11, blink, grab a bite to eat, come back. And now I have this buy signal. So I announced to all the Mojo, there's the buy signal. They know what I'm talking about. So then right here from 966.70, selling at 999, selling at 1004, 1009. This is what I teach in Mojo. 1020, 1026. See? That's how it works, folks. That's how it works. So we did really nice on that. And that's pretty much it. So let's take a look at some more stocks. Let's look at the volume on SUNY-Q. The price makes no difference. Look, it was at 21 cents the other day. This is the kind of bars it needs to make right here. 3 in a row. Once you have 3 of these bars in a row, it's Sun Edison time. Until then, it's patience. That's all it is. This bar will kick it into gear. And you guys will look. See, SUNY Q. You're like, dude, it's going. You read the message boards and they're all like, it's going out of business. You got to be crazy. I just showed you their assets and what they were doing. Let me show you another stock. It used to be called, I'll show you right here, because we traded it in the Swing newsletter. Let me get to the newsletter. Nothing will ever get by me in the financial markets. It just with the realm of what we're talking about. I think the date was maybe 2015. I'll do a search. Yeah, here it is. So in 2015, we had NIHD at $4.95 from $16. Kind of looks like Sun Edison at 33, how it came down, and it was at 5. The stock went to 30 cents. It became NIHDQ. Do you remember? And this was in December of 2015. Remember how much of a piece of crap it was? Do you remember NIHD? Anybody? Okay. It became a piece of crap. It became 30 cents. It became NIHDQ. Let's see if we could do a search on it. I'll do a Google, see if it comes up. NIHDQ. Right here. But NIHDQ was 2 cents, just like Sun Edison. Okay. Now, look at the stock. NIHD. It's $4.76. Oh, all of a sudden, how is it back to $5? It was such a piece of crap. NIHD. Here it is. Right there. There's your daily. Looks like Sun Edison, doesn't it? Right here. Well, look what happened from here. The stock went up 1,000%. 1,000%, guys. It went from $3, but on a split basis down here, where was it? 301. I got to be looking at the right one. Here it is. So it went from 301 to 567. So on my calculator, 5.67 minus 3.01 is a 257 move divided by 3.01 is a 85.3% move. I'll take 50%. So that's what I think's happening. I like talking about it because, you know, my research pays off. I've hit nice ones before. So there you go. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Just patience. Just the patience. So anybody got any questions? No. Yep, so everyone should have a piece. 10, 20, 30,000 shares in case something happens. So the market's pretty cool today. There's cool stock, COOL. Ooh, my Sky. That was my mobile. That was my right here. We traded that up into 1180. TRXC is holding up, folks. There's the new Mojo swing pick right here. Looks real nice. And that's pretty much it. See, told you this thing wasn't going to move. That's why I passed. Let's see here. What else could we have fun with today? Anybody? Got anything exciting they're doing this weekend? Anybody? Got any freeloaders down there? Nope. Nice. Jet skiing, Mother's Day stuff. Nice. For sure. Happy Mom's Day to all you moms. Work. Cool. Taking mom out to the dinner. Everyone do that. Everybody do that. Oh, look, what a tease. It's happening again. Look. Remember a couple of months ago? It kept on coming by and teasing me every time. ABC kind of looks like a D, but it's an O. I'm like, damn, Erica, every time. Fools me. I think it's this one right here, ABCD. Very trickery. So that's it, folks. Everyone have a great weekend. Thank you for watching the show. Patience today is what we did. We traded real nice. Let's take a look at the market one more time. Down 21. Say bye-bye. I'll see you on Monday. Real excited for that. Pro Trader Mike signing off. Peace. Keep it profitable. Bye.